What a great day to be a Cowboys fan. I tell you that, Kendrick. Great day to be a Cowboys fan.
So, really? I thought this was the beginning of the end right here.
No, don't do it. Come on, man. Don't do that. This is a great day to be a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Finally.
It all goes rock bottom from here.
Yeah.
Get ready.
No, it doesn't go rock bottom here.
Get ready.
I believe the kids say it's up and it's stuck right now in D-Town.
Yeah, them kids don't know what the hell they talking about. Trust me. They don't know what the hell they talking about.
Yes, they do. It's up and it's stuck right now, Dallas, because Dan Quinn is gone.
Yeah, it's all Dan Quinn's fault. Yeah, everything is Dan Quinn's fault. Yeah, it's all his fault. He was the proprietor. He was the decider. He was the reason for the season. He was the reason all this stuff messed up. It was all Dan Quinn's fault. Falling right into that trap. Y'all falling right into that trap again, ain't you? It's all Dan Quinn's fault. Yeah. You know what? You know what's so bad about that? What you just said?
What?
You got a lot of idiots around Dallas Fort Worth. You're actually gonna believe that. They think it's one guy the reason why. It's one guy. It's one guy the reason why you didn't once again get out the first round. It's one guy. He was the one reason.
His scheme. I'll tell you. Don't worry. We'll get into why I'm excited.
Go ahead.
And why I think it was time to move on.
You go ahead and go on ahead. Don't worry. He's probably happy he's moved on.
He probably is. I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Kendrick, I was lobbying for the guy all over social media. I was like, why does these teams want to take Dan Quinn? He's a nice guy. He's great. You might even get Micah Parsons with him.
Guess what? They took him. They took him right in Washington, right next to him.
Yep.
You gonna see him? You're gonna see him twice a year. Get ready.
Oh, I'm supposed to be worried about a guy who.
Guess what? Guess what? You know what else?
What?
You know what else? You gonna see our ex-offensive coordinator. How to do? You gonna see him twice a year too.
What a joke.
You gonna see Kellen Moore. And guess what? Also what? You gonna see Vic Fangio twice a year. Twice a year.
Now that does concern me.
The blueprint.
That does concern me right there.
Get ready.
Concerns me big time.
Get ready, DFW. Yeah. You thought it was bad. You thought it was hard times before. It's gonna be hard times.
The NFC East just got hella tough, boy.
You better tell him, Tobias. You better tell him.
Back on the scene.
Tobias, you better tell this fool we talking to right here. You better tell he up here gleaming and happy and smiling, showing all 85 of his teeth. You better tell this fool, man. He just got hella hard.
We good. Shout out to Big Man.
Good.
The blueprint. The blueprint in the house, baby.
You good. Yeah. You good. Yeah, we all right.
We real good.
Fine. We Gucci.
Well, you know what? I guess to some people, it may not be breaking news, but to the rest of the world, let's start out with some breaking news. Don't worry, Kendrick. I'll take this. I'll take it from here if you don't mind. And Tobias 10 on Twitter. If you haven't done so, go follow that account. They talk guys, sports, and porn over there. Not in that order, damn it, but they do talk it.
The fall of Rome, I always start with one voice. So go ahead.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll take this one. Breaking news across the Metroplex today. If you didn't know, if you've been living under a rock, you didn't hear, if you didn't pay attention to my Facebook account, Dan Quinn has been hired by the Washington Commanders as the new head coach over there. And Kendrick's not elated. I am. And
I didn't say I was elated. I'm happy.
There are talks, Kendrick, of bringing in. Some people say we got rid of Dan Quinn to bring in Dan Quinn again.
Hold on. Can you repeat that?
Yeah. For the people in the back who didn't hear that at home, there are rumors and reports that the Dallas Cowboys are looking to bring in Riverboat Ron as the replacement.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny to you, huh?
Yeah. This is Tobias. This is going to end very well this end of this season. This is going to end very well.
If you think about it, they are. I mean, they do remind me of each other. But Ron Rivera, he got a bad draw up in Washington. Don't forget he was sick. Remember he had cancer?
I feel bad for him. You just
liar.
So you mean to tell me you were replacing Dan Quinn basically with Dan Quinn?
Almost.
Okay. Yeah. Pretty much.
They all kind of the same coach.
Why is this funny to you? Why is this funny to you?
Oh man, I don't know what's funnier. Me actually listening to you try to explain this, or me actually watching The Color Purple, laughing at all the ugly faces what the Goldberg's making right now. But hey, anyway.
Whoopi Goldberg say, I shot all them scenes in that movie just for y'all to remake this movie. For it to turn out like this.
And this Cowboy, if that's the case, this Cowboy season gonna be uglier.
Oh Lord, Taraji say I gave up all that money for this movie to turn out just like this. I'll be damned.
Hi guys.
What's going on?
What's up?
News.
Hey sis.
Hey. What's so
just
funny?
missed the breaking news.
What was the breaking news?
Oh, Dan Quinn is the head coach of the Washington Commanders.
That's not breaking news. I saw that earlier today.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at this other nonsense you just got to say.
Oh, and the other part is that Riverboat Ron is being looked at as the replacement for Dan.
Yeah, we're screwed. If that's your definition of going all in, that's the definition of going all in.
Yeah, Riverboat Ron. Yeah.
Interesting.
So I said this, Sham. So basically, you're replacing Dan Quinn with Dan Quinn. Both of them are head coaches who lost Super Bowls. Both of them are head coaches with basically losing records as head coaches in their tenure or wherever they did.
If that's the case, why not just promote Al Harris and give next year be a wash and find somebody new? Why go get Ron?
You're recycling coaches. There's no Rooney Rule for a defensive coordinator position or an offensive coordinator position. So I get what they're doing. They just find the hottest name and the freshly dumped. That's it.
I can't. I mean, I'm not gonna do this next year with the Cowboys. I'm not. I'm not.
How old is Ron Rivera? How old is Ron?
Like 70, 71?
Yeah, he's that same age bracket.
I'm not about to do this with the Cowboys next year. I'm not.
Why not, Shan? What do you mean?
I'm not.
I told you this 2 weeks ago. This is either gonna go really good or this is gonna go really bad. One or the other is gonna happen.
You know what's funny, Kendrick? You said that about the season.
Yeah, this is either they're gonna break through and have a miracle season where they actually do something.
Hey, guess what, Kendrick?
Yeah.
On February 1st, 2024, at 7:56 p.m., the season is on the line.
No, hold on. If they make this higher, already, the season's over. The season is over. It's over before he starts. Hey, I'm telling you right now, if they win 7 games, it's a miracle. It is a miracle if they win 7 games. Whoa! Now, whoa! What you got? What did you just got to say? These old coaches, old ways of thinking, and now you're gonna have basically the oldest coaching staff in the league. Basically, what you gonna have, right? Right? That's basically what you gonna have.
Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
Yeah, that's Jerry.
Is that Jerry calling you now?
Yeah. Right now, trying to convince me that he's not an idiot.
Somebody answer the phone.
Y'all go ahead. I'm just having fun with this.
Well, I want to go to Vosh first as he's leaving the Star right now. Was there a certain feeling around the Star after knowing that Dan Quinn wasn't going to be there anymore? What was going on over at the start, Bob?
Not even close. Basically, more so just. I mean, if you think about it, and I was listening to Jordan Lewis today on the Ben and Skin show. There was one word that I picked up on that he said, and it was the word shocked. Like the team was in shock when they lost that first round game against Green Bay. So to me, that's just telling me, hey, y'all walked in there with a lot of swagger. Y'all walked in there with a lot of cockiness and a little bit of confidence going into Green Bay. Now, after the aftermath of this whole thing, now we see that DQ is in Washington. You gotta, I mean, not trying to be funny, but you gotta pick up the pieces. And with doing so, it's gonna take a lot. Yeah, exactly. It's like putting the puzzle together, and then your dog coming along and then just knocking it off the table. You like say, man, I just spent 30 hours putting that puzzle together. You just knock it off the table. So now Jerry and Steven got to put the pieces back together, and this. Like Sam just says, a lot of pieces, bro.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. Okay.
Your dog knocking pieces off your puzzle, Vosh? You had on the table because it's small?
Nah, you know how dogs and cats can be assholes sometimes. They can get up on your chair or whatever, just start sticking around doing that shit.
Sham, let me get this straight, Sham. I'm talking specifically to you. Okay.
Don't listen to me, because what I gotta say.
I want to throw this around, let your head wrap around this. So let me get this straight. Okay. So you basically telling us you're not changing nothing. So all of these are Dan Quinn players on defense. He knows all these players. So he's the head coach in Washington, right? Okay. Basically, the offense hasn't changed since Kellen Moore just left a year ago. He's the offensive coordinator in Philly, right?
I resent that statement, sir.
But plus, hold on. Plus, you got Vic Fangio, who everybody knows Dak Prescott ain't figured out since what? 2014? When he said he knew the blueprint to stop at Dak. So he's in Philly, right? And now you don't have, who are your assistants? Well, we know Mike McCarthy's going to be what he says. He's a lame duck running the offense. We still don't know. And if this is true, you're going to get the guy who got fired in Washington to be your defensive coordinator, who's basically the same type of guy that the other guy left for. So basically, you ain't moving forward. You just took a step sideways.
I'm going to be I'm going to be a Bengals fan next year.
Yeah, that's going to work. That's going to work real good.
That's pure trash and pure awful. That's just as bad. That is probably just as bad as me finding out that my brother's school is moving to the same district as DeSoto, Duncanville, Cedar Hill, Lancaster. Yeah, it's just as bad.
Easy champs.
What
I said, Shams, what I said a while ago is the NFC East going to be a monster next year. Like, coaching wise, it just elevated. Like, everything.
I know one team that's not going to elevate.
What was that?
The Cowboys.
Yeah, because because the coaches who are in the other teams, they know your system. They know your players. They ain't changed. All the players are still here.
Look, with the Eagles making their moves, bro, they went all in. When you think about it, like their coaching staff is A1 now. And I'm sorry, but I want to punch what's his name, Soriano, whatever his name is.
Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, Soriano. I want to hit him in his face 8 times.
Yeah.
But he got two dudes behind him that pretty much will help the Eagles win a lot of games. And I'm sorry, y'all, Kellen Moore. It's not the Kellen Moore that he was to the Chargers. He will be back to the Kellen Moore that he was with the Cowboys. The Eagles got firepower.
And Tovash, let me clip this on you right quick, if you don't mind.
Shoot.
Okay. Now you're right. Kellen Moore, you got Vic Fangio, and this we're all in, quote, I'll see it, I'll believe it when I see it. Because everybody knows Jerry is maybe the biggest
front runner
in the league. We all know who's actually running that team. And until I hear him say so, I'll see it when I believe it. This we all in crap, please. I'll believe it until I see it.
I'm just so tired of Jerry coming out, and I mean he took shots at Dak. The quote that we go as far as Dak takes us, and there they went, and yeah, I mean this team is in a cluster. They're a dumpster juice right now.
Well, what his brother said, what he said.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, there's no. Yeah, and then you got Watt over here on people's statuses talking about let's get rid of Dak and get some picks or whatever. And
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. On Facebook, I read it.
That's not what I said.
No, they said somebody said, can they take Dak with him? He said, I wish. That's what he said.
Right. Don't do that though. Put context on that. What I said before I got to that point. I said that the Dallas Cowboys do need to move on from Dak Prescott if they're not going to provide him with the tools to win. Yes,
that ain't had nothing to do on that status. On that status was about Dan Quinn leaving, and somebody said, "Can they take Dak with him?" You said, "I wish."
Right. That's because leading up to that, before that, I already put out a status saying, yes, the Cowboys do need. If the Cowboys can find a way to move on because they can't get him the team that he needs, then yes, we need to move on from Dak Prescott. I've already told you who we need to make a move on and get this ball rolling and get things started.
God, man. Oh my God! Listen, if I'm Dak Prescott, if you're watching, your brother's watching, force your way out. It's not going to end well for you. Force your way out. Find a way to force. This is a no-win situation.
This is why Dak's got to leave anyway.
Your head coach,
talking about him in the
general manager, already done hung you out to dry.
Right.
You know you got nothing. You got nothing with your head coach. He's worried about
your teammates don't like you. Your teammates' mama don't like you.
I'm telling you, for your own good, for your own sanity, force your way out. Find a way between now and April before the draft to force your way out of here. It's not going to end well.
Cowboys over barrel. Yes, Cowboys over barrel. He's got a no trade clause. He's got a no franchise tag clause, and unfortunately they had to pay him $60 million. So the Cowboys had to bend over for him right now.
What you mean, unfortunately?
I'm saying for the Cowboys, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind of agree with. I kind of agree with Kendrick. If you think about it, Dak's doing fine. He's playing pretty much career football right now, and nobody can deny me that. And yeah, I mean, if you want to, I'm telling y'all right now, you can't put you can actually put Dak pretty much on any team that does not have a quarterback and watch it become a playoff team.
Atlanta,
namely like Washington.
Yep.
Atlanta.
The whole NFC South, bro. He's better than the whole NFC South and some of the NFC North.
Yep.
Like you're not going to get Gus here.
I can't wait for him to become a Denver Bronco and we get Russell Wilson back and start this thing off right.
My God, man, you're not gonna get Just for here. Force your way out of it. It's not going to end well because whatever problems happen is not anybody else's fault. Not just according to your teammates who left you out to dry, according to your boss who left you out to dry. It's all on your head. Hey, I'm pretty sure midway through the season, knowing Mike McCarthy, I know he's going to put your head on the chopping block. Force your way out now. Listen to your boss.
His head's on the chopping block too.
I don't even think Dak cares that much, to be honest. About
all the cards.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's comfortable here in Dallas. Finna have a
baby this week.
Yeah. So we're good.
You know what? Dak got so much leverage right now. He could go in there and be like, you know what? I want him gone. I want him gone, and I want him gone. If you want me to do this deal with y'all, if not, I'm gonna keep playing on this $60 million deal.
if I was him, I damn sure wouldn't try to restructure anything.
Nope.
I wouldn't restructure a damn thing. And
and then they'll start smearing him in the media. Dak didn't want to come and say we'll play ball. He didn't want to play ball with us.
Personally, make the Cowboys stuff making the $16.
We can't hear you, Shams.
It's not.
You're breaking up.
You breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What about now?
Yeah.
I was saying, if I was Dak, I would just simply say, I'm not signing no extension. You're going to take the $59 million cap.
No, we still can't hear you. Hold on. Well,
Yes,
I'm gonna bring her back.
issue.
Yeah. Hold on. Once she moves again on the screen, I'll bring her back up. Let's see.
What I also would think Dak should do, if you want to be a real leader, I'll go in there and bust CD Lamb in his face.
In front of everybody. Send a message.
Yep. I would go in there and punk the shit out of CD Lamb.
Don't let Mama man have something to say about it.
What's she gonna do? Like,
hey, man, you should have. Hey, listen.
Set the tone, Dak. I'm telling you. I'm not like a homer. Like, oh, boy, the Cowboys gear when we lose and so the other. No, but I'm gonna ride with Dak because I've seen what we haven't had, and what's not appreciated around here, and that's the quarterback position.
Hey, Vosh, tell him we lived through the Vinny Testaverde, Chad Pennington, Ryan Leaf days. We lived through those days.
Trent Sterner, Anthony Evans. You remember what's the one? What's the Tony Banks?
Yeah,
remember Tony Banks?
Running back. Oh, we lived through those days. We know.
So basically, what you're saying is, y'all don't have faith in the organization, right?
It's been 28 years, Kendrick. What do you mean?
I'm just asking the question. I don't need to get I'm asking the question.
Hey, here's the thing. Before you go to that point, Kendrick. Before you go to that point, the one guy who had and would have Dak's back is not even on the team anymore, and that's Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott, if he was here, he would be standing tall for Dak Prescott. All right, Sham's back. Okay, Sham, go ahead and make your point.
All I was saying is that if I were Dak, I would make them pay me that $59 million, take that cap hit, and make the team suffer because it is not my fault you did not build this team the proper way. So now you're going to suffer, and everybody's going to see how incompetent the front office is.
Well, the problem is, Sham, is that here in Dallas, they won't see it that way. All they're going to see is Dax being selfish.
I know. And then what's going to happen next is the black man is going to turn into a race thing. It's going to turn into a quarterback thing. Everybody going to turn on him, and like they have now. And somehow, somewhere, he's going to end up out of Dallas, or he's going to end up benched, and Trey Lance or somebody going to come play football. Like,
Dak is going through
Go ahead, Vosh. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Dak is going through the same thing that one Antonio Romero Romo did. It's the same exact situation, which is why I said we don't appreciate our guys. And Romo got paid twice. Romo got 2 contracts. So I don't want to hear, like, oh, well, he's not good enough to get us to the promised land. Jerry told us on the radio. Jerry told us in person. Jerry told us, I regret it. I regret building around Romo. I regret building around Romo. He going to say the same shit if he's still around. If he doesn't build around that. And it's the same exact thing. We just rinsing and repeating.
Yeah, I mean, and that's going to happen until somebody croaks.
What?
Or sells the franchise.
Hold on. First off, Sam, what did we discuss last time? It doesn't matter. Because his goofy son is going to take over the team and he's even worse than his daddy.
Oh, yeah.
So it really doesn't matter.
They want him to be selfless like Dirk. Take a hit for the team.
They do, bro. They always throw the we don't have room. We don't have room. We don't have room.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about
move stuff around. Yeah, look at Tyler Smith. You know how many times they restructured Tyler Smith's contracts? And
they signed him to a bad contract anyway.
And then DeMarcus Lawrence. Look at DeMarcus Lawrence contract. Every offseason.
Well, he got a fully guaranteed deal. He good.
But no, every offseason he's doing something with his contract.
Hold on before you say that. Well, hold on before you say that fully guaranteed, because he played under 2 franchise tags. So I'm not gonna really say it's a guaranteed quote unquote deal. It was more of a proven situation. Dak proved his stuff, so he should get this $59 million. Same thing with Zeke when he was here, but everybody ran him off because of the money. So, I mean, I'm sorry, y'all, Cowboy fans, y'all can't be idiots like this. Y'all can't be that naive to. That's what I'm saying.
Idiots, the front office is idiots. Why the fans can't be idiots? Because they are. Everybody's
the
a big
idiotic
fan franchise. And I'm gonna leave on that note because I'm about to go bowling, and y'all enjoy. Because I'm not finna talk to Cowboys and raise my blood pressure up in February 1st and Black History Month.
I don't think you need to be handling. I don't think you need to be handling bowling balls right now in the country.
Really?
Nah, I'm gonna imagine the pins is Jerry and Steven and all their heads, and hopefully just knock them all out. Because at this point, I had people questioning, like talking to me, like, why is Jerry doing this and saying this? He constantly throwing people under the bus instead of taking accountability. Do y'all not know who Jerry? He's seen like something is mentally wrong with that man.
Easy, Shams. Let's just back up off Jerry a little bit.
You say a lot. You saying a lot about a lot of 80-year-olds this day nowadays.
Listen, I'll tell you this though. Before you go, just calm down, okay? There is talks of me going to Indianapolis for the combine, and I'm gonna get on the bus and I'm gonna have a conversation with Jerry. There is talks.
What is your talks gonna do?
Well, listen, I'm a deal closer. One thing about me, I'm a deal closer. I'll figure this out. Me and Jerry, I told you, Sham, me and Jerry, we're one and the same. We think just alike. I'll get some things done.
Both that don't bode
well. Both of y'all are idiots, huh? Y'all both idiotic, huh?
That don't bode
Excuse you, ma'am. Excuse you.
Excuse you, man. You got one idiot talking to another idiot.
Right. Man, I love y'all. I love y'all so much.
I'm a man of integrity. Don't. I'm a man of integrity and intelligence.
I'm about to go bowl and
told off yourself when you said me and Jared one.
Yeah.
All right, Sam. Are you at the AAC on Saturday?
I'm supposed to be. My girls got a tournament. We playing in Murphy. We play at 11:15 and 1:30, depending on time, depending on placing after the first two games. We either play at 3:30, 5:55, or 7:05. So if we play at 3:30, then yes. But if we play at 5:55 and 7:55, then no.
And
just go ahead and tank all the games.
Before you go,
yeah.
Mesquite gonna catch these hot L's next year too from Cedar Hill.
Don't do that. Caleb on horn, Mesquite horn. Caleb from the ball out his senior year.
Oh, we're gonna be seeing Caleb on the field too?
Caleb, yes, he plays football,
yes. Caleb don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke from the
I texted him today. I said, man, look at y'all district. He say, I can't be scared if I got God on my side. I said that's a great mindset to have.
That's a great mindset, but he gonna be scared when these Longhorns come running full charge at him. Better get ready.
All right, y'all.
We coming.
We gonna see.
All right, Sam.
Shout out to Dookieville and DeHoto too.
Don't do that.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out to Dookieville and DeHoto. Kitty, you know about Dookieville, don't you? My brother graduated from Dookieville.
Yeah, I know a lot about. I never went into school, but I know a lot about when I was outside.
Shout out to their. Hey, bro, that's one school, dog. That's one school in the south part of this city that has its own zip code that pretty much has everything a student would ever need in the damn school. They have a natatorium, dog.
Natatorium, everything. I had to get my lifeguard license over at the
Nat. And that's our jumping Nat too. So like, if y'all like black people, if you like swimming, 7 of you, then I recommend going to the Nat at Duncanville High School. Cause they hey, Walt, ain't it open to the public?
Yeah.
Like in the summertime?
Not during school hours.
But in summertime it's open.
Well, I don't know if they still do it, but I know during school hours, like like the old people go in there and get swim lessons or whatever. Yeah,
and little kids and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, you can.
We used to jump off that platform.
Yeah,
diving board. Oh my gosh, boy, let me tell you, it was some good times, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Throwing money into the pool and then got to go down there and get it.
Yep.
ATL style. Yeah.
That's where I learned to swim, man. I learned how to swim at Mountain View College.
How old are you?
College.
Mountain View College. That's where I got my swim lessons at when I was
Mountain View College.
grade.
Oak Cliff.
Yeah, deep Oak Cliff. Kendrick.
Hey, go ahead.
I've got some Micah Parsons audio here that I definitely want to break down here. Well, you guys, this is the reason why I wanted Dan Quinn gone. I want you to hear this from Micah Parsons. Hear it for yourself, Kendrick, since you don't seem to believe in what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're gonna take advice from Michael Parsons. Okay. Yes, sure. Go
Micah
ahead.
Parsons. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go ahead and play this nonsense. Let's go ahead.
Y'all stressing Micah Parsons the hell out. He losing his hair. How dare y'all?
He is losing his hair. He got that Kevin Durant hair.
Welcome back to The Edge with your boy Micah Parsons live in your Bleacher Report app. We're here in Orlando at the Pro Bowl. Because obviously this is not where I want to be sitting right now, speaking to you, talking about what we're doing at the Pro Bowl. And that's just the reality of it. I do see a Super Bowl in my future. I want to be a Super Bowl champion. And it's very upsetting that I'm even here, having to even speak to y'all and trying to say if I really care about the game and if I'm showing up in playoffs. I challenge anyone to actually go look at the game film and say, did Micah play his heart out in that game, and what more could I have done? It's sad, man, that you lose the way you do, especially at home, talking about how much we played at home, how much it stood for us to be at home, and to go out like that at home was completely embarrassing and unacceptable. So, I couldn't even look at that loss or feel any type of way because of how embarrassed I felt. I felt, the utmost, just, man, it was just, honestly, it took me a while to even be able to show my face in the public. I disappeared completely. So, it really showed to me that, you really see how much people care about the game of football and the culture and the people you want around you when you say you want to build a Super Bowl championship team, and the truth about it, and it sucks. And sitting here and they talking about we're going all in this year, man. That's what I would hope for. I'm 24 years old. I've been in this league, 3 years, and I kind of seen it all. And I hope that we go all in. I hope that we go out and get the players that we're missing, because we didn't do that this year. I hope that we challenge ourselves, become better and become greater for us. And I'm trying to say this in the most nice way possible because of how I truly feel. And you got analysts and you got guys like Skip that just talk so crazy out on the media just because they can. Skip, I've never won.
All right, we'll stop it there. But first off, I was laughing at the point where he's like, I'm 23. I've seen it all in this league, and I'm like, wait, what? You've seen what?
Okay, can I read these off right quick before we get started?
Go ahead.
Okay, these are Michael Parsons' last 3 playoff games. Okay, he gave it all. He left.
I didn't know we were doing stats and facts tonight. But go ahead.
Okay, all right. This past playoff game, 1 tackle, 1 assist. And remember, that's it. 1 tackle, 1 assist. Okay, playoff game last season against the 49ers.
Yeah.
1 tackle, 2 assists. Okay. The first playoff game he had against the 49ers,
Tampa.
The one they lost at home.
Oh, do you have Tampa?
Oh, let me get Tampa.
The Brady game. Oh, the Brady's final football game.
Okay. Got you down. Okay. All right. Okay. 3 tackles, no assist, a sack. Okay, right? So he got that one. So he got a sack. So that was a little better. The first playoff 49er game he had 2 tackles, 1 assist, no sack in the first first ever playoff game he had. So is that showing up in big games?
What?
No, it's not.
I'm reading off his stats. I'm reading his stats.
I wish that playing defensive line gave us more stats, and they're starting to. They're giving us hurries. They're giving us flurries. They're giving us all the quarterback hits, quarterback pressures. How many times did you sneeze on the quarterback? Now that's a stat.
Are you in your garage?
No, I'm going to our favorite spot.
Oh, Boomer Jacks?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
what is it? I'm gonna say, who is at this Boomer Jacks?
Don't answer that. Don't answer that question.
Well, man, everybody cool in there. I invite people to come into Boomer Jacks. Like, I mean, it's just my spot. It's like one.
I gotta wake up
I got you, man.
1 o'clock in the morning and get pictures of Tovash sipping drinks at Boomer Jacks.
Man, I got you. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing.
Yeah, Boomer Jacks is just that spot.
I get calls and texts of pictures of Tovash in Boomer Jacks drinking. I'm like, what is going on? What is
so
going
they're just by myself, just chilling.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Continue, Tovash.
Yeah, sorry.
Have a drink.
No, but with the so with playing on the line and playing linebacker, ain't that many like stats you can give. Hurries, press.
Oh no.
Those are really nothing. Sacks is pretty much the most important thing. And he's known for being that beast. He's known for being that lion or whatever you want to call it. My question is it okay? So first year side, these last 2 playoff runs, but it's been 3 playoff games for him. Sham loves this point that you can't find him at the end of the season. You can't find him at the week 8. Right. And that's also moving into the playoffs as well. So my question is, how in shape is this dude? I mean, you're a physical specimen, but are you worn down, dude? And do we need to spell you more? Not on third downs primarily, but maybe first downs. Do we need to drop you back? Drop you back more, play you off ball, like stuff like that. So I think that he's just being worn down at the end of the season, bro.
Catch your question, Tovash.
Do you want to hear some more? Because he definitely goes into detail now. Let's see. Can we?
Okay, go ahead.
Let's go some more here.
You're obviously delusional, very delusional. Let's just get right into the loss. Obviously, Jordan Love played an unbelievable game. But at the end of the day, we were just outperformed, out-schemed, however you want to put it. Like, they had an answer for everything. And people saying, well, why ain't you go to linebacker? Because, they said you could stop the run. Well, guess what? The packages are in for me to go to linebacker. There's multiple packages, multiple variations. But I can only play what it's called. Whatever they're calling, whoever personnel they're putting on, I'm not putting out personnel. I'm not putting out the calls. Nothing's coming from me. So you could put that and put that wherever you want to be or wherever you want to put it, but they're not coming from me. The packages are in. I've even told multiple players, coaches that I'm very fine playing linebacker and playoffs. If that's what y'all want me to do, I just want to win. And you can ask any coach, ask any player that. It's a God honest truth. Because obviously this is not where I want to be sitting right now, speaking to you, talking about.
Okay, there you go. There it goes right there. There it goes right there, Vosh. Did you hear that?
Yeah. So it's not my problem, or it's not my fault. That's what he's basically paraphrasing.
Okay.
I'm pointing at the coaches. I'm blaming the coaches. There's packages for me to play line, but they are making the calls. Yeah, but you're bigger than number 14. 14 should have been off the field.
Right.
Like 14 is so small that, of course, when a 300-pound dude gets to the second level on him, of course you're running back from to carry the ball for 16 yards every single time. So yeah,
You heard what Jesse Holly, he had the interview to watch. He said, well, basically comes down, I don't think he wants to study. And the fact of the matter, and this is when I'm opposed to you, Tovash, I don't blame him. The money's not there playing linebacker. It's there playing. If you listen, the premium money on the defensive side of the ball is corner and edge rusher. That's where the money is. That's where the money is. So I don't blame him if he wants to play pass rusher. But don't give me this crap talking about I will play. You don't want to play linebacker. We know he don't want to play. He wants to play pass rusher because he said it. That's where the money is. That's why I can get the most bank at, because that's where I'm gonna get my check at, playing edge rusher. So if that's what, but don't sit up. Listen, if you want to be a pass rusher, be a pass rusher. I'm just saying, make sure you're an elite one. I mean, the fact of the matter is, if you're not comfortable playing linebacker, then don't do it. If you're more comfortable playing pass rusher, do it. If you're more comfortable, I don't want this. Why I don't want. I don't want him. I want him to have one position and just be great at it.
Right.
Because I feel if you're gonna turn around and start being a tweener, it's like a jack of all trades, a master at none. You know, you start splitting your time at linebacker, then at edge. Then that's when I think you get injuries, and that's why I think you get confusion at. I think just pick one and just go with it. Whatever you're gonna do, pick it and go.
I just see a big dent in his armor, man, when it comes to being that player, when it comes to being that guy. He's gonna have to. This is gonna be, this is gonna be a year where he's gonna have to prove himself.
Physically. I heard you say physically.
Both.
Well, he has a contract here for him too.
Exactly, because he shuts down toward the end of the season. He did it this year, and he did it last year. And last year was a big year too, because last year we noticed it. You know what I'm saying? People were like, "Where's Parsons?" Then you go on the road to San Francisco and they knock your teeth in. So yeah, teams find a way to like box him out and shut him down, bro. And he has to explain that part. I want to hear packages was there a package in there to shut you down for a whole game? Was there a package in there to shut you down for 8 weeks? Like,
right.
I need to hear some of these things, man. And no, I don't want to hear injuries, because I did see once or twice. Maybe he had a knee early in the season, and then maybe he had like a shoulder or something like that later. But I mean, maybe I'm making the shoulder part up, but I remember
he came out one game. He got hurt and came out of one game.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. I mean, you got a lot to prove next year, and the podcast ain't helping you unless you're actually telling Cowboy fans the actual truth and not, well, it's not my fault, y'all, or I do want to be in the Super Bowl. You can ask 100% of every single player that's ever played football said they want to be in the Super Bowl. 100%. 100%. So now I want to hear that crap. I want to see you go out there in week 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and look like you did in training camp. That's what we want to see. Aiden Hutchinson did it. Guys like that did it. So yeah, that's what we are right now with him. And it's getting old really, really quick, especially with that podcast.
I mean, let's
are you
the
feel like the podcast is a problem?
Yeah, I do. Because you're so fast to hop on the podcast after a loss. Kobe not doing that. Kobe gets so mad after a loss.
He said that he was afraid to show his face after this loss.
Yeah, but look where he at now.
Yeah, we saw him duck out the back way.
Exactly, but look where he at now. And I get it, bro. You just lost in the playoffs. Like, you just lost in the playoffs, and I get I get the pain of losing. Trust me, I do. But at the same time, hell, other players step up. Dak gets beat over the head with that.
What if these podcasts is therapy for these players, though? What if it's therapy for them?
Okay, keep doing it.
Yeah, it could be good therapy, it could be bad therapy also. Can I ask you a question, Tovash?
Shoot.
Okay. And this is you too, Walt.
Go ahead.
Is he better than Myles Garrett?
No.
No.
Is he better than Nick Bosa?
Not his in that system. No.
That's debatable, but I'm gonna probably say no.
Is he better than Max Crosby?
With Saxy Maxey, I mean, Max is. I mean, their defense out there in Vegas is not like the Cowboys' defense what it was. So I'm gonna say that he's in a better situation than Saxy Maxey.
I'm gonna tell you why he's not, because he's playing on Max Crosby plays on a bad team, right? And you know his name. You know his name. Why?
Because he's good.
All right, he's better.
Is he better than Hassan Reddick?
I'm
not going. I haven't seen too many Hassan Reddick plays.
I don't think Hassan Reddick. To me, I don't think Hassan Reddick is that good, bro. The Cowboy, he was never a factor in the Cowboy games.
Is he better? Is he better than Josh Allen out of Jacksonville?
I don't know. I haven't seen that much of him pass.
Okay. What about Zadarius Smith and that's in what's that? Is he in Green? He's not Green Bay, Minnesota or Seattle. Who's one?
I don't know him either.
Is he better than Von Miller?
Yeah.
When healthy. When healthy.
Von Miller. Von Miller is done.
Okay.
Give me one though. He's not better than TJ Watt, right? That's where I was going. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah.
He's more available than TJ Watt.
Yeah, that's it. TJ Watt is a freak of nature. That dude,
when he's on the field,
that dude is in on every play, almost every play. He's affected the play some way, somehow.
When he's on the field.
My God. Him and Myles Garrett are top notch to me.
Well, see, those guys that y'all are naming, those guys don't get hurt except TJ Watt. Like, this is not his first injury, so this is not the first time, that he's going to miss a handful of games in the last 3 seasons. Now, that's just by the way, that's just on top of my dome. But Parsons is playing every game. I'll give him that. He's there playing every single game. But Parsons' issue is, where do I play? And if Holly was right, if Jesse Holly was correct, then it's, well, are you really lazy like that? If that's the case, and you just want to play one particular situation because you're lazy, that's a you problem. If you want to play that one particular situation because you want the money, that's more so on the team for not getting you help because you're that good and you stand that over everybody else. Because if Tank Lawrence was just as good, Parsons would be putting up those kind of numbers early in the season. I mean, he did have his career high in sacks this year, but a lot of that came in downtime, dude. Like, I don't know. It's funny to me though, but
did you
that's a problem.
But did you hear what he said, Kendrick, as to why I wanted Dan Quinn going back to that? He said we got out schemed. We got out schemed by the Green Bay Packers.
That to me, that's him trying to pass the buck because 2 weeks later, before the playoff, he was all up Dan Quinn's behind. Talking about how much he loved Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn's my guy. Dan Quinn's my guy. That's Dan
Quinn's his guy, but Dan Quinn is he said that they got out schemed and outperformed.
And that's fine. And I'm saying, and that's fine. I agree with him. But this season, there's no excuses. It's based on him. Whatever coordinator they get, whoever they get, it's on him. It's on him to step up. I agree with Todd. It's on him to step up. So, and not just at the start of the season. He's got to continue it. He's got to be throughout the season.
Well, let's say he's in the contract year, so he's got to ball out. Okay,
because this is a pattern. Well, he starts out hot, and then it's a decrease.
All of their asses are on the chopping block.
Well, not all.
You know what? I mean, chopping block. I mean, I'm that angry as being a Cowboy fan. I am that angry. You should see me after the game. Like, I'm still that angry, bro.
You were there live.
Yeah. But I mean, I between Dak, Parsons, and Sedarian De Leon, I'm like, all right, those 3 dudes I'll keep.
If you are angry, you don't love them. Brian Rudd.
Yeah, I was pissed, dude. I'm still pissed.
That's a quote.
Yeah, no, I feel that. If you're not angry, you don't love them. And I agree. I totally agree with it, bro. Like these dudes didn't show up when right now it was cockiness. Those dudes were cocky.
Do
Like they were.
you think they pulled Kendrick? Do you think they pulled what I said they did in week 3 against Arizona? They overlooked Green Bay and thought, oh, this is Green Bay Packers. They're the 7th seed. We at home. We got this. This is gonna be
yeah, you can say that, but let's give respect to the Packers. They came out there and they kicked.
Right, they punched him in the mouth.
They kicked their ass, and then the Cowboys looked shell shocked and didn't respond, and the Packers kept kicking their ass all through that game. It was 27-0 at one point, man. I mean,
we just need someone to, who can coach in the playoffs like Bruce Bochy. Okay, can I speak to that real quick?
What's up?
I don't think Mike McCarthy is a bad coach. I can't put my lips to say Mike McCarthy is a bad coach. I'm sorry. I think the Cowboys will be making a huge mistake if they don't bring Mike McCarthy back. I'm sorry. I think
they bring him back.
No, I'm talking about after this season. If they move on from him and bring in Bill Belichick, I think that would be a terrible move out of the Dallas Cowboys.
But Bochy and McCarthy, I mean, Bochy, of course, now he has 4 championships. McCarthy, of course, had 1. Bochy had better teams than McCarthy, except for that 1 year. So during that run, it was ideal for Bochy to be, to have his name to be sung and, pretty much given his flowers. McCarthy pretty much is like, I'm not gonna argue with you, Jerry. I'm gonna stand back and basically be a yes man, and that's not a bad thing.
He kind of had like Jason Kidd had to, like, I don't want to get involved in all that front office stuff. I just want to come out here and coach. But here it is right here, Kendrick. Who do you get better than McCarthy? Let's be honest. That's out there right now.
Listen, my thing with McCarthy is this. It's with this. The fact of the matter that I value game management and having your team prepared. I value that. I think if you're going to be if you play in the playoffs, that matters. Your team being every year you've been the head coach, your team either being number 1 or number 2 in penalties. That's an issue with me. Your team not listen. That was disturbing to see that football team that lackluster and that shook right off the gate. I mean, I listen, the playoffs bring is pressure, but for that team to not respond like that, that's disturbing to me. And I look at Mike McCarthy, I say, bro, what's going on? How does this team look like this? Like I said, give credit to the Packers. Their coach had their team prepared. They came out there and they want, maybe it was no pressure, but your team has to be able to handle that pressure because it ain't going away this year.
I think Jordan Love was under immense amount of pressure because Jordan Love was given a 1-year contract to prove it this year.
That's even worse.
He was given a 1-year contract to prove this season to the Packers to say either you're gonna be here long term or you're not gonna be here long term.
And I leave it up to this, Tovash. Mike McCarthy basically was their only candidate. They all they had was Marvin Harrison. That was because of the Rooney Rule. There was no other guy they was looking at. There was no other guy that Mike McCarthy had to.
But since Mike McCarthy's been here, like what bad has he done though? He's done more good than he's done bad.
Whoa! What did I keep trying to tell you? Well, if you want a one and done, don't sit up here. Let's not be having this show talking about how pissed we are the Cowboys are going out in the playoff. He's the only coach to win 3 straight 12-win seasons. 3 straight 12, and his team needs to participate in the conference championship.
Well, that's not true. Before. Okay, we haven't been to a conference championship, but last year
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's never been a coach. There's never been a coach in the NFL. There's never been a coach in the NFL. Now you got me sound like Mad Dog. Mad Dog.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What are you saying?
There's never been a coach in the NFL to win 3 straight 12-win seasons and not participate in the conference championship. That's never happened before.
Okay,
until now.
Kendrick, I get your point though, but this guy came in here in what, his second or third year. He got us further. He got us further.
Didn't you just say we regressed?
We did regress this year. We did regress.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna quote your words, my brother, my partner in crime. I'm gonna quote your words, not from this last playoff game. The last playoff game when we were in the county. What did you? I don't have to say it. What did you say?
What did I say?
Okay. Hey, I'll quote you. Listen, I'm not. You said I'm not saying we're not. It'd be crazy to get with Mike McCarthy. That's what you said first. But if this team doesn't make the NFC Championship game, he's got to go, because that is a regression. You can't get to the division champ and then take a step back. Because I asked you that question. Okay, what if they lose the first round? Well, he's got to go, because that is a regression. You're taking steps backwards, not steps forward. That's what you just said. Now you want to give him another. Now you want to give him another year on passing this year.
But Kendrick, I'm looking at the impact he has on the team, though.
He's not having an impact on the team.
He does. They're 12. They went 12. They went 12.
Whoa. When is this? We just got to talk about when is this Cowboy Nation or Cowboy fan? That's why I grin. I don't listen. It doesn't matter. Listen, I've seen the Cowboys win three Super Bowls out of 4 years, so I'm good. I saw 3 years. I saw 3 Super Bowls too. Listen, I thought I would never. I grew up. I was a 70s baby. I grew up in the 80s where it was bad. I thought I'd never see Cowboys until. So I'm good with it. We won 3 Super Bowls. I'm good. So that's why I'm laughing every year. I'm good with it. Now people who were born in the 90s, they may have a problem, but this is what I'm talking. This is why Jerry gets away with this. And Tobias, he said something about this. When are Cowboys going to be satisfied with good enough being good enough, and not asking or demanding for more from your organization? Good enough can't just be good enough. Mike McCarthy is good enough, just like Jason Garrett was good enough because it was good enough for Jerry. He had a yes man. Back and back again. When are we going to start demanding more from this front office and say, no, it's not good enough? Good enough.
We won't.
We won't. More, and that's the problem, Tobias. That's
okay.
The problem.
Kendrick Vosh. Does his record not mean anything?
I don't give a rest. You know what? It's guys they talked about firing what's his name from Philadelphia?
Sirianni.
And he just went to a Super Bowl the year before. You know why? Because they're not accepting good enough being good enough.
But
it may be crazy.
Given his record, though, that means he's having an impact on the team.
He's not having an impact on the team. That team's broken, Walt. You know this. That team cracked in that game.
Well, it's broken now because everybody brother, sister, mama talking bad about the team.
They're not together. They got the family members pointing at each other. They shooting off guns. They shooting off bullets at each other. They got the owner sitting up there, not taking up for the quarterback. Nobody's got the quarterback's back. People talking about the receiver's mother. People are talking about the star linebacker's brother. Nobody's together. That team is fragmented. And I'm gonna tell you, Tobias, I don't know if my brother. How old are you?
I'm 43.
Okay, so you know this. Walt would know, but you know that because you around my age length. You remember the Houston Oilers back in the 90s,
Kendrick,
right?
How old are you?
You remember the Houston Oilers back in the 90s, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that team that team was supposed to be the next champion. Remember, they said that team would have more talent than anybody. You had Warren Moon, you had the House of Fame, you had and guess what? They had 1 year in 91 where they had a lead against John Elway. I know people don't remember what I'm saying, and they blew that game. 92 was the game.
No, you mean Jim Kelly?
No, that was the Frank Wright game where Jim Kelly was hurt. Frank Wright came in, backed him up. Came in off the bench and led him to that comeback. It was I think the Houston Oilers up 35-3.
And they were like 28 points, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The year after that, they had home field throughout the playoffs. Turn around, lost in the first round to Joe Montana, coming from San Francisco to Kansas City. That team never achieved anything. And the year after that, you had coaches punching coaches, players fighting other players. The coach said, meet me in the parking lot. That team was fragmented. I see the same thing with this team. This team has a ton of talent, but it's fragmented.
Would you rather be the 49ers losing in the championship the past 3 years are us? Who's madder?
I'd rather be the 49ers.
Yeah, because at least getting there. They're at least getting there. You're not getting close.
Sorry, Brian.
Like, I mean, I'm mad. I'm mad, but I'm also level-headed when it comes to my anger with the Cowboys. And I don't know if it's a jaded situation or I'll never turn in my fandom, but I don't know if it's like me.
Right there with you, watch. I can never turn my back.
Just being jaded, or we're just seeing the same shit every single season. Like this team is basically regular season. Let's sell some jerseys, sell some hats and T-shirts, drink a lot. Let's tour the Star. Let's tour AT&T Stadium. Let's play on Sundays, and then let the real teams play in the playoffs. But the Cowboys don't belong there. That's not their thing. They're not a long-term playoff team.
No, they're not.
And if 28 years has to tell you so, and you still don't believe that, because I know certain people who don't believe 28 years. Oh, you gotta keep believing every single day. You gotta keep believing every single year. I'm like, wait a minute.
Easy,
wait a minute, bro.
Your team just got good. Easy, pal.
Those teams are just teams. I mean, those teams just ball out, and then when it gets to the playoffs, all right, cool, one and done, and then we'll let the real teams play. Let's go.
I'm just not ready to throw Mike McCarthy to the wayside yet.
You don't have to, because Jerry won't throw him to the wayside because he's a good company man. So that's perfect for him. He's a good company man.
No. Wait. Steven won't throw him away.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what the
There
problem
you go. There you go.
So Steven, you basically what you tell me is Steven is back in double MC.
Steven running that thing. Steven running that thing.
Steven runs the Cowboys, dog. Like he'll throw some ideas at Jerry, and then now like if you look around, they got some young faces around there. John Stephen Jones is being groomed to be, pretty much to be a part of that front office. Fresh mind. He went to Arkansas, played here in Highland Park, was the quarterback. And I think that John Stephen Jones is learning on the fly. Of course, he's a quarterback. So, yeah. So with him being quarterback minded, I think that they need that. But I mean, he's a kid. He's like 25 years old. But if you groom him now in about 5 or 10 years, watch out for John Stephen Jones, especially if I don't want to, if the inevitable happens, but I don't want to speak it. But like, if pieces start to be moved around, if Steven and Charlotte are now, the co-owners of the Dallas Cowboys, and now Steven will be the GM, and like, if Will McClay is still here in 5 years, stuff like that, because Will McClay and Steven are good. Will McClay and Steven are damn good. McCarthy and Steven are damn good.
I think once Will McClay's kids graduate from high school, I think he's gonna take another job somewhere else. That's just my opinion.
I mean, he's been here since the arena football days, man. So
because I think he's well wanted throughout the league, and I think he sees more growth and opportunity somewhere else. But it's because his kids.
But here's the thing about that. Kendrick. Sometimes with doing that, you don't want to. You got it. He's got it made here. You don't want to uproot and go somewhere and get fired in a year. Because with him being black and being a GM, his leash ain't gonna be that long as it be with somebody else.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So he might just want to stick around here.
Yeah, good company man. Good.
Hey, it ain't about me. It's just I ain't got nothing your bread is butter.
I'm just saying. Hey, that been a good company man. Get you that silver pen in 25.
I mean, but he can also be smart about it. I mean, if the Joneses say, "Well, here's $4 million another season," or you go out there and make $2 million for coaching in Washington, and then find out how fast DQ is about to be let go, then yeah, you're making like Cardi B said, you're making money moves. Like, I mean, it just makes sense. It makes dollars and cents for him to stay put and be familiar with a whole bunch of things.
Let's think about this too. Kendrick, he's got a job where he's not even the bad guy. He doesn't even have to take the blame. He makes the move and a guy steps in front and says, I made that move. He never gets any of the blame. Nobody sits there and say, "Oh, Will McClay screwed that up." Nobody ever does that. You don't hear that. So he's in a good position right now. I don't know if I would just get it up. He is never the fall guy. The fall guy is always Jerry Jones.
Until he is the fall guy. Trust me on that.
But I'm just saying, as long as Jerry,
I've been in corporate America. You never the fall guy until you are the fall guy.
Listen, when it goes bad, he don't get the blame. When it goes good, he don't get the reward either. He gets nothing.
He gets a lot of credit. He gets like for football-minded people who know the staff and knows the players that he bangs on the table for or whatever. Like, bro, he's the only football mind. He's the only football mind in there like that. Like, bro, like Steven.
That is true.
Like 105.3 the fan ain't gonna come on and say, "Oh man, Will McClay made this draft pick. It was a great draft pick." They're gonna say, "Well, Jerry and Steven did a good job in drafting. Or Mike McCarthy did a good job."
Yeah, well, him and Nico Harrison got a lot of things in common on.
Where is Nico?
Where is Nico?
Hold on. Say, hey, Walt, you can't just like go at 105.3 like that because Brian Broaddus and all them.
I'm not
Broaddus and them. They Gavin Broaddus and Eric and Zach and all them. They also give Coach McClay.
I know. I'm not taking the shot out. I'm just saying, like, when you get on the radio in the morning, that's the station I listen to. I'm just saying, like, they're not gonna say it would take somebody like Broaddus step up and say, "No, that was Will McClay who did that." As opposed to everybody else gonna be like, "No, that was Jerry Steven such and such." It takes somebody like Broaddus step up and say, "No, guys, you're wrong. It was Will McClay."
Yeah, why don't Will McClay have his own show on 105.3? What's up with that?
He goes down there a lot.
Yeah,
I've never heard Will. I'm not gonna say I never. I haven't heard Will McClay on the radio in a long time.
Gavin him that like every single time at Oxnard, he pulls over for him.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like but Kendrick's talking about how come you don't hear from him on a regular, like why he don't have his own segment or something.
You got them two other buffoons just running their mouth every week. Wrong.
Hey, easy. Listen, I'm telling you right now, there is talks, Kendrick. There is talks, Wash. We're just trying to see how this line up because everything's moving so fast. You got the Super Bowl, you got the All-Star weekend, and then you got the Combine. Okay, there's talks of me going to the Combine right now. If I can get in and get out, and going to the bus, I'm only going just to get on the bus, just to talk to Jerry. That's the only reason I'm going. I don't care about anything else. I'm just going when the bus shows up to Indianapolis.
Wow, we're gonna do a draft show. You just going, just get on the bus, huh?
I'm going to talk to the man. I'm going to talk to the man.
You ain't looking at no players, though. You know.
No, I'm strictly on a mission.
You just gonna leave it up to me. You just gonna leave it up to me to do it.
I am strictly there. I am strictly going to get on the bus to talk to Jerry Jones. That's it. I'm basically going to Indianapolis to meet Jerry Jones, even though I can meet him here in Dallas.
If you get on that bus, you're gonna have a great time. Because I'm telling you, you're gonna have a great time.
I'm getting on the bus to strictly talk to Jerry.
Because y'all ain't gonna be talking about what you think you're gonna be talking about.
We'll have a good conversation. We will have a good conversation.
Yeah, have a good conversation.
I'm already you never know. He might be out there in Vegas. I might run into him at the Super Bowl on this
of course they're gonna be. Of course they're gonna be in Vegas.
You should. He ain't got nothing.
I know they weren't in Arizona last year. My God, I see CeeDee Lamb and Dak.
He ain't got nothing else to do. Might as well.
Of course they're gonna be in Vegas, bro.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing else to do.
You think so, Vosh?
Say it one more time.
You think so?
Maybe Steven gets out there. But Jerry just to show his face a couple of times, I think he probably would. But I mean, they were embarrassed in their home stadium, so they probably won't either. I mean, yeah, bro, it just sucks because we're tired of seeing the same rock and roll band.
Well, I tell you what, Vosh, I'm taking.
Guess what? Well, guess what, Tovash?
They keep going on tour with the same song.
Well, guess what, Tovash? Unfortunately, in a real organization, people get fired for messing up. I mean, that same. But the owner's never going to fire the general manager because they're basically the same person.
Right.
So that's
Vosh, you see this right here?
Huh?
You see this right here? This football
Yeah,
right
what
here.
about? Yeah.
I'm taking this football to Vegas with me, right? And any former Cowboy player I see, I'm gonna get them to sign him, and we're gonna get this football away on WrestleMania night.
You should just buy. What you should do, take that football, and then go buy an NFL licensed football.
Okay.
Like
Well,
a,
the
like
NFL,
an $80,
the NFL,
like an $80 football.
I'm gonna take our deal here, our backdrop that we take to location or whatever, and I'm gonna get everybody who sit down with us to sign that, and anybody else who I can get to sign. That, and we'll have that back. But this right here, I'm getting this Dallas Cowboys football signed by any former or current football players. And
Emmett's up first. Give it away. Emmett up first.
Absolutely not. His name
will
not
man,
be on the football.
Whoa, Tomas, did he say any former Cowboy player? Emmett Smith step up there. You gotta let him sign it. You gotta let him sign it. You gotta let him. Come on, man, don't do that.
Anybody but Emmett. Anybody but Emmett.
Come on.
Anybody but Emmett.
That man broke his shoulder. John Mann said that was the greatest performance he ever seen in NFL football player.
Yeah, broke his shoulder and started crying. He talk about, I'm sorry, I was crying because I missed my daughter's basketball game. Now you crying because Roy Williams popped you. That's why you was crying. You was tell about I was crying because I missed my daughter's basketball game. I don't want to hear that. You stole Martin Lawrence's wife. You know, don't get me started.
Whoa, man.
Don't get me started on Martin. Don't get me started on Emmitt Smith, pal. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
Shout out to EJ Jr., man. He's transferring to Texas A&M. Play football.
Hey, his son is great. Got no issues with his son, but his father, ooh-wee.
The Stanford running back?
Yeah. She transferred to A&M.
That was a smart move to go to the SEC, but you might get pounded.
Well, Vosh, you know these guys aren't staying in one spot anymore. I mean, they transferring all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, free agency now in college football. I appreciate it.
I'm telling you, Deion Sanders I don't see him being in Colorado too much longer.
Don't be surprised if he coaches one of these teams in the SEC, bro.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Alabama stinks this year. They may fire him and hire Prime next year.
Well, I mean, Deion playing is smart because, like, you don't follow. I mean, Nick Saban is a tough act to follow.
Yeah,
you don't follow up with greatness.
You don't follow him
with somebody that sucks.
Yeah, that's why I said the guy who comes after Nick Saban, he's got the worst job because
that's what I'm saying.
He's got the worst job because if he loses 2 games, wait a minute. I got Rob Parker right here texting me right now. What the hell, Rob?
What is that?
Micah Parsons for his latest comment. Okay, basically he says turn off Mike. I'm gonna have to check this out from Rob. I know you sent this to me on purpose.
Okay.
Rob Parker sent this to me on purpose.
Well, let me get in here real quick. I'm gonna check in with y'all guys in a minute.
Yeah, we're about to wrap this thing up anyway.
Okay. Well, let me know. Let me know. Go ahead.
We got one more topic. We got masks.
Why even do it? Why even?
Well, you don't want to rock the topic. You said masks.
Yeah, don't worry. Hey, Kendrick. Guess what? The Mavericks play on Saturday night. We're good. We'll
be there for that. We'll talk about that on Saturday.
We'll talk about that on Saturday night. Well, no need to keep this man from getting inside that Boomer Jacks any longer. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go, bro.
I'll see y'all in a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't hold people hostage, Kendrick. That's the message tonight. Don't hold people hostage. All right, man. So me and Kendrick will be back Saturday night. Mm-hmm. Right before I head out to the suit, right before I head out to Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah, we're gonna get one more hot air in before we head out to Vegas.
Before Viva Las Vegas. My God.
Get one more hot air in. One more hot air in.
My God, we got. All right, so we'll be back Saturday. But until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. We don't see you around, and we will see you around. Happy Black History Month. I will not celebrate Black History Month. You cannot reduce my Black History to 1 month. I will not do it.
It's not 4 months. It's 28 days.
Yeah. And then you gave me the shortest month of the year. Forget it. No. See y'all Saturday night.